What potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oregon Ducks and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Bruins ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Hill. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run him again. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Extending the play. Had to throw it before he wanted.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Cox. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Working the middle, it's complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Delayed give. It's Hill. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Handoff again. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quick give. It's Hill. Turning it on. Breaks the tackle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Davison. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out wide right, it's Johnson. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. On to the right. The 30. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
From deep, it's Bear. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. He was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Hits inside. It's Cox. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Imaliava. Here comes the heat. Out wide left, it's Grove. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Sends it back in motion. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Raiola. Left side, it's Moore. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Straight ahead, it's Hill. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
From the gun on 3rd down, Raiola unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Bear. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Ducks are flying down the field. unleashes a long one. He's got it on the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, and the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
To the air, it's Raiola. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. He got it, feet down in bounds. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Iamaleava. Rush right in his face. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the ground game. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride him again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Well, in the last 2 plays, they've given this guy the ball, and he's done a really nice job, shown really nice vision. He's gotten what's available to him. He hasn't broken off the 60-yarder quite yet, but he is doing a nice job of putting this offense now in a very manageable 3rd down situation.
Caught on the RPO. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. From that spot on the field, you're going to go for 4th and inches every time, but, I mean, you could argue that 4th and inches, you ought to go for it almost all of the time.
I 100% agree. We're definitely going for this, and listen, let's play some offense. Let's have high octane. Let's put some points on the board. We're not kicking field goals. We're not punting. We're trying to score touchdowns.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. keeping it on the ground inside. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The run inside. It's Hill. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Drives inside. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Raiola to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Out wide right, it's Baird. He's stopped.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Through the noise, Raiola tries to get him set. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hill. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. penalty flag. This one might be coming back. So take the touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick six. Now this offense will try to take advantage first and goal after that penalty on the D. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Going with the counter play here. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Long way to go on second down. Just feeds the running back. He breaks a tackle. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. There he goes at the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Here's Raiola to throw. Going for 6. Oh, it's picked off. Touchdown, Bruins. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the run, it's Hill. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Raiola. Caught. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Again, it's Raiola. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Hampton. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Running inside. It's Lee. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They're going to ride this running back. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the number 14 team, the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's BYU coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Gets the back moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Imaliava. Finds his target down the middle. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Saying in the gun on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Look out! Got the back over the middle. Inside the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got away. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Throwing Raiola. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff from the gun. Could be an alley. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Here's Raiola to throw. Touchdown, Ducks! And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the return, it's Edwards. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you can tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the...
He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Ducks are rolling down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Right side, it's Bear. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the run, it's Davison. Pulled to the ground. Zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense, trying to squeak through the pile. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Looking for the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Well, the head coach said he was going to be aggressive. 4th and 2 is kind of right on that edge, but he goes for it and gets it done.
They said he was going to be aggressive, and he backed it up. That's one thing you want to see. You want to hear your coaches talk, and you want to see a...
Touchdown, Ducks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, it's Cox. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Iamaleava finds his man in the middle. On the move is the 30. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Motion from the back. Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Cox. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Finds his back in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. It's complete on the right side. Got enough space. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Quick give, it's Davison. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They put the brakes on it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Rush is on. Out wide right, it's Davison. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Indefinite noise. Here's Dylan Raiola. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down, Raiola. At the 40, there he goes. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon. They move on top here in the fourth. His third touchdown of the game and 12th of the season.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Deep in the end zone, it's Edwards. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Right side, it's Cox. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
To the air. It's Iamaleava. Got him quickly. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Iamaleava from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. Runs through a man. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Motion from the wideout. Hits inside. It's Cox. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Bruins have their offense in high gear. Throwing, Iamaleava. It's complete to the right. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Tough run here. It's Cox. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Iamaleava. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. They're all over it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football and just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on 4th down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing, but I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing. Because
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Fourth down, Iamaleava. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop.
it's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. I don't know if it was luck or aggression, and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.